Namaskar. Welcome to the example number 3 for the event Abroad Travel. In this example, we are going to study a male child who is into business and he made his first travel, abroad travel for his business purpose in one dasa period. So now we have to check the destiny, whether it is supportive for the travel abroad and travel abroad for the business. That also we have to check. And whether the dasa is supportive, and within that dasa, after a long period in one particular buddhi only, he supported for or favored him for travel abroad. And when that buddhi on an antra, so there will be a connection between the key planets of the Dasa Lord and the Buddhi Lord and also Antara Lord. So that will be there. So remaining planets did not favor for such a travel. The first travel is most important. So that is what we are going to study in this chart now. Example number 3, abroad travel for business purpose. Now let us examine the birth chart. This is the birth chart of that native we are going to study. Now, before we go, we study the self-signification and destiny and dasa periods, let us now do the general study. Let me, yes. The native was born in the Lagna of Cancer. So we have to check the 3, 9, 12 lords if they are all connected to each other, and Rahu also is connected. So then it will favor for the travel abroad. It will support, but whether only with the extended signification and also destiny, we can find whether that is going to be further more supported. But this is the initiation, right? So let us check third lord. Third lord is sun. Is posted in a good place in the 10th house. Third lord sun is conjoined with the 12th lord. 12th lord Mercury. So third lord, 12th lord conjointly posted in the 10th house. That is good for the profession. And it is also conjoined with the Mars. Mars is 10th lord and 5th lord. Mars is posted in the 9th house, but as per degree, but close to the 10th cusp. So we can say 9 and 10, but this is fine. So this is good, no? 9 and 10. And 12th lord we have checked. Who is the 9th lord? 9th lord is Saturn. 9th lord and 8th lord, 7th lord Saturn is posted in the sign of Leo. That is second lord and third lord. So Saturn is 9th lord, is posted in the sign of Sun. That sun is third lord, posted in the 10th house, that we already discussed. And Sun is also conjoined with the Rahu, that is also a Karaka planet for travel abroad. So we can see 3, 9, 12 houses and also Rahu also connected to each other. It is indicating they are all supportive for travel abroad or business connected to the abroad, and also it is indicating. So now by way of the self-significations and also by destiny, we can find in the extended signification how far they are all favorable. But in the basic study, it is indicating supportive significations, right? Now what we have to do, one more thing also, 9th house is occupied by Venus. Venus is 11th lord, and Jupiter is aspecting to the Venus. They are all supportive, but we have to see in the detailed extended signification that complete strength and weakness. Now let us examine the self-significations. Let me take you to the EPS and event selection. I already selected the event, though I have selected the event abroad travel job, but actually it should be business. But because we have not created the event for business, but you can also create the event abroad travel business on your own. What is the difference between the job and business? The 7th house, now it is in the C grade. But if you go for a B, business, that 7th house will be in B and the 6 can be under C. So only those things. Otherwise, the important point is the event is travel abroad. The purpose of travel is for the job or for the studies or business, that is, or so vacation and all, that is all going to be secondary. But the important thing is 3, 9, 12 houses that you have to keep it in mind. So now let us check the significators and their colors. We'll fix the colors also according to their strength. So we have to be very careful in studying the self significations. Now let us check the Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord, third occupant and 12th sublord. So moon is very good. So moon we can give dark green. And ninth Lord, seventh Lord, ninth Lord, eighth Lord. 7, 8, 9th Lord occupying second house, 1, 5 star Lord and 5 and 11 sublord. So and Ketu represents Saturn occupying 8th house. These are all supportive for the professional prospects. And being the 8th Lord occupying second house, though it is not strongly unfavorable, but this grouping is having some weakness. But being the 9th Lord, it is good. 9, 11 are good. But this grouping has got some weakness. So what we can do, Saturn will be a mixed significator. Right? So now similarly, Ketu, if you take Ketu occupant of the 8th house and having got good houses for the professional prospect supported by the Saturn. So Ketu also we can give pink because it is having supportive houses. 8, it is indicating obstacles. That's all. So mixed significator. Because Saturn is 9th Lord, we are giving pink. And 12th Lord, Mercury. Mercury is 12th Lord. It is also 9th Lord Saturn, but it is also 8th Lord. So it has got weakness. But it is 12th Lord occupying 10th house. This is good for the profession connected to the 12th house. It is supportive for the 10th house, right? 12 and 10 are good. And 1, 4, 7, 8. These 4 and 8 are indicating some weakness, but 1 and 7 are good. But 4th house and 8th house, 1, 4, 7 is also supportive for the business prospect. 8 alone is indicating some obstacles. But 4 and connected to 8, it is having some weakness. So it is mixed one, but 12 and 10 and 1 and 7 are favorable. It is not having any other unfavorable in CL or OC or CST. So we can give Mercury, not green, because 4 and 8 is there. We can give Mercury can be given blue. Saturn is pink, Mercury is blue. And third Lord, Sun. Second Lord, third Lord occupying 10th house, 3, 7, 11 star Lord and representing Rahu, 2 and 6. You can see Sun is third Lord is good. It is moving towards favorable grouping. Second Lord, though second house is 12th house to the third house, but in case of professional, it is a good house for the money earnings. So this second is not talking about anything not supportive for the travel. It is talking about money, travel, and moving towards 10th house profession, and 3, 7, 11 are favorable. So Sun is going to be a good planet. So we have to give green color to this, right? And we can give a dark green also. But moon, I am mistakenly given. No, just a minute. I have not selected colors. Ketu pink. Sun we are going to give blue, right? Sorry, green. Sun is green. Venus we have not given anything. 4th Lord, 11th Lord occupying 9th house, 9th sublord. This is good. This is very good, no? But that just 4. 4 it is not weak. 4 is talking about many things. 11th Lord occupying 9 and 9. It is good houses. 9 sublord also. Venus also light green. So Venus light green and moon is already given dark green. Mars planet. 5th Lord, 10th Lord occupying 9th house close to 10. And this is good. But 4, 8, 12 cuspal star Lord and third sublord. So these 3, 12, these grouping are good. But 4, 8, it is indicating some obstacle, but not bad. And we can say Mars also a mixed planet. So Mars we can give pink shade. And Rahu second occupant and 6th sublord. This is good for the profession. And Rahu represents Sun. Already we given green color. 2, 3, 10, 3, 7, 11. The 2 Karaga planet for travel abroad. It is indicating supportive houses for the profession. So Rahu can be given blue color because we can give green also, but it is not having the supportive house, primary house in self significations. So we can give blue also, or we can give light green also, doesn't matter, because Yes, we can give light green because Rahu itself is the Karaka planet having got supportive houses for the business, and representing Sun is a green planet. So Rahu can be given light green. I think you are able to understand. Jupiter is sixth lord occupying Lagna and ninth star lord. Yeah, this is also good. So Jupiter can be given light green. So Saturn is mixed, and Mars also is mixed, and Ketu also mixed. I think this is fine. No, 5, 10, 9, 10, and 12 and 3, it is good. And third cuspal sublord, this blue is different because it has got Ketu pink is different, and Saturn's pink also different, but Mars planet has got the 4, 8, it is good. Anyway, Mars also we can give blue, because of the 5, 10th lord occupying 9th house, 10 occupant close to, and 12th star lord and third sublord. So third sublord is 312 is good. So we can make Mars, instead of giving pink, we can give blue. I feel that is good. So you see, when we are studying each cell signification, initially we'll think, okay, this is having some weakness. But once we give the colors, we can do the comparative study. We can give the better colors also. That will be more useful in analysis. I think you're able to understand. Now we have set the colors. So only one thing I think, I don't know whether you noticed or not. Let me explain with the help of the self significations. You can check in the self signification of all 9 planets. Just let me erase this. Let me open the self significations. We are given green color planets. We have taken green color planet, 3, 4 planets we are given, no? Venus, but it is not having any grouping. 9, 9, 11 is there. No, 9, 12, 3, 9, 12 is not there. Sun, yes, green, but 3, 3 only. It is not talking about abroad travel, but it is supportive for that, right? And moon, 1, 3, 12. At least moon is having 3 and 12. Rahu, no. Though it is sun, like sun we have given, so Rahu also given green because of the supportive houses, and one of the primary houses playing. Sun is also, Jupiter also the same way. Mercury also having the same way. It means what? We have selected green color, we have given 2, 3 planets, but they are not having the grouping of 3, 9, 12 grouping in self signification, or 11 is also present. And but if you compare to the previous charts example we discussed, wherein you can find 1 or 2 planets will have 3, 9, 12 signification, 3, 9, 12, 3, 9, 11, and 9 and 12, 11, and favorable grouping of the houses will be there for 2, 3 planets. But here it is not like that. But it means what? These houses are playing role along with the favorable houses for the profession. So they are supportive for the profession connected to these houses. Only when they are going to act as the planet and star level, sub-level grouping, only they can find such grouping. You understand? So it indicates it can favor for travel abroad or business related to these, communication or abroad travel or logistics. It can support, but travel abroad for that purpose, but it will not support for the person to stay there in abroad and work, because that self-significations of this planet, if we are able to understand, such strong self-signification of grouping of houses are not present. I think you are able to understand, right? So green color is indicating presence of favorable planets along with that favorable houses for the presence of favorable key planets, presence of favorable houses along with that supportive houses for the profession. So we have given the green, and absence of unfavorable also. But grouping are not very strong. That's what I can say, right? So now let us examine the destiny. So destiny, we have to check the third sublord. Where is the third sublord? Mars is Ketu having some mixed. Jupiter is fine. Again, Ketu mixed. Jupiter is fine. So Jupiter is supportive for the third house. Good key planet. And Ketu represents Saturn is mixed. And ninth sublord planet. Ninth sublord is Venus. We can check ninth lord also, ninth sublord, all planets we can check also. Let us check that ninth sublord. Ninth sublord is good, and star level Mercury is good, and sub level also Rahu Sun is good. But you can see this green is different from this green. This green is with the help of the good key planets. I mean, good primary houses they present. But Rahu having got Sun and good houses for the profession also, and Venus is good. And ninth sublord we have checked, and ninth lord also we can check. Saturn is ninth lord, also eighth lord. That is the weakness, and having some weakness here. Star lord, 2A level, all are favorable, right? And this is 12th lord planet is good. Star level having some weakness, but 2A level, sub level, all planets are good. So that way we can see that 12th lord, 9th lord, and 12th sublord we have checked. 12th sublord have we checked? Where is the 12th sublord? No, moon. Moon is the 12th sublord. Moon in the star of, yes, all are green planets, all having favorable key planets. So it is supportive. But you can say, as I said, grouping, look at, they are supportive only by way of grouping. But individually, 2, 3 levels or second level, third level are not forming the, not having the grouping of houses in their self-significations. I think you are able to understand. So it is indicating supportive signification. Now let us check the Dasa Lord. Dasa Lord, in which now the native is running Jupiter Dasa. Previously, he was running Rahu Dasa. Rahu Dasa only he started his career, and not Rahu he started a career, but during Rahu he was doing the job, and also he entered into business also. And during Rahu period, he traveled for the first time. So Rahu Karaga planet also supported, but provided its Buddhi Lord also should have the key planets of the Dasa Lord. Let us check the Dasa Lord Rahu. What are the key planet? Rahu itself, supportive, good key planet. And Venus star level is good. Venus in the star of Mercury, this grouping is very good. Now 9, 9 and 12 and 10. It is indicating not strong, favorable for long stay. It is supportive for coming back also. And sublord is Jupiter again supportive, right? This is supported by this and this. And fourth level planet Saturn is mixed one with supports, right? So Rahu is favorable. In that Rahu, the good key planet favorable for travel abroad is Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, and Sun, right? These are the planets are favorable, making that Jupiter is favorable for abroad travel. So now we have to check that Buddhi Lord, which is having these key planets in their rulers. So Jupiter is star level, Saturn is not good, and this is fine. But Jupiter also the source, though it is green, it is starting with the sixth lord. Source is sixth lord only. So it is talking about sixth lord in the star of this one. It is not much supportive for the travel abroad. Saturn is star level, all are fine, no? But the thing is that Saturn is missing one thing. Saturn is missing important key planet. Jupiter role is not there, and Sun or Rahu role also there, not there. When the Dasa Lord itself is the good key planet, that role will be that to Rahu itself is playing role. Definitely role will be playing significant role in the Buddhi Lord, right? So that Rahu or Sun, importantly, because of Sun only Rahu is becoming strong. That is also not playing role. Moreover, Saturn is seventh lord and eighth lord occupying second house. So that is the problem. So that Saturn is having weakness. So that Saturn is in the source, though it is ninth lord, it is pink shade. It is having some weakness in the source. And the star level is 8, 4 combination is coming. It is indicating grouping is not good, right? Whereas Mercury, if you check, Mercury source is good, 12th lord. But star level having got 8th house, giving obstacle, but the supportive for the 12 and 10, right? Star Lord, it is having some weakness, but supportive for the 12 and 10. And second planet of the Ketu also having some supportive houses. So it indicates some supportive houses at the star level, but it is having some weakness definitely. But look at the 2A level planet. Star Lord is getting some support from the 2A level Jupiter, sub-level Venus, and star Lord of the sub-lord is Mercury. So this star Lord of the star Lord, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, they are all present. So this is good. So this is also having all levels having, but source is stronger. and effect and result are ruled by the same planet. Venus, 411.9 and 411.9, but that planet is not having the Jupiter or Sun. That Jupiter is present, Sun is not playing role here. Definitely it may be there in support, that we will check it also. So Mercury is comparatively stronger than the Saturn, that you have to keep it in mind, right? Then Ketu is not good. And look at Venus. Venus is the star of Mercury and sublord is Rahu. So the key planet of the Dasa Lord, Rahu Sun is there, Venus is there, Venus and Mercury, the two source planet, 11th Lord occupying 9th house in the star of this one, and that is strongly favorable because this is good, no? Good key planet. So that way, Rahu and Venus is stronger, then comes Mercury, then only Saturn, right? So when during that Rahu period, definitely Mercury you would have tried, but it did not favor. But only during Venus Buddhi only it favored for him to travel abroad. Understand? So during Venus, because you can see in the Rahu, Venus is the star lord, making the Jupiter supportive for travel abroad is this planet. Venus-Mercury combination, further supported by the Jupiter. Same with Mercury-Venus, which is making the Dasa favorable or supportive for travel abroad, when it is ruling as the Buddhi Lord and supported by the Rahu, that key planet of the Dasa Lord itself, when it is playing, it will definitely favor. Right. So then within that Venus Mercury, which key planet is making that Venus is favoring for the travel abroad? Mercury. That Mercury is playing role. Starlord is having weakness, but 2A level, sub-level are favorable. Please understand, not just because of the Starlord is Venus, Starlord Mercury is playing, it will act for the supportive under Venus. No, Venus is having some weakness. But if though it is star lord for the Venus, Mercury having some weakness at the star lord, but the 2A level planet or the sublord planet, if they are not favorable, even Mercury would have not given. You understand? So the key planets of the Buddhi Lord should be playing role, and also would have the other key planets also favoring that planet. So that way, that native traveled abroad during that period. Let me check the period, in which period he traveled abroad. He traveled abroad 15th April 2011. 15th April 2011. 15th April. Just a minute. Venus Buddhi. Yeah. 15th April 2011. Venus Buddhi Mercury Antra. So he traveled abroad on 15th April 2011. So Rahu Dasa, Venus Buddhi and Mercury Antra. He traveled for the first time under Rahu Dasa. Venus Buddhi supported for him to travel abroad for the purpose of business. And during that Venus period, when Mercury Antra, he traveled abroad. I think you're able to understand. After that, you would have traveled, I mean, in some other periods also, but the first travel under that Dasa Lord, it had supported. Because under Ragu Dasa, no other Buddhi supported. So why that, Mercury did not support? Venus supported because Venus is stronger. And then under the Venus, Mercury is favored. I think you are able to understand. So the key planets' importance and also field recognition. So now let us also have a look at the transit, how far the transit and the date was there. Let us also check that transit also. Transit on 15th April 2011. I don't know what time he traveled. But anyway, let us check only that important transit. Jupiter transit. The Jupiter is in the sign of Pisces. It is posted in the Pisces sign at the time of travel. Jupiter is in the sign of Pisces. It is conjoined with the Venus sign. Venus is our Buddhi Lord, and Venus is also a good key planet. So Jupiter is conjoined with Venus, and also Jupiter is aspecting to the Lagna, that natal Jupiter. That is also fine. And Jupiter is here in Jupiter conjoined with Mercury in the transit. Mercury is our good key planet. So that way, that is also favorable. And Mars also good key planet, because Mars also 12th lord. Sorry, not 12th lord. Mars is 5th lord, 10th lord occupying 10th house, and 3rd sublord. It is all supportive, right? So that Jupiter transit is supportive, and moon in the sign of sun and star of Venus. Venus is our good key planet at the day of travel. And Venus, Rahu Dasa, no? Rahu in the sign of Jupiter and star of Ketu. Ketu on its own having some weakness, but Ketu definitely will be in the star of good key planet. Let us check that. Ketu in the star of Jupiter. So Jupiter in the natal chart. So Rahu star lord also supportive, and Rahu sublord is Venus. Venus itself it is Rahu sublord is Venus and sub-sublord is Mercury. You can see they are also supportive. And Mercury in the sign of Jupiter and star of Mercury itself. Venus is in the sign of Saturn. Saturn is a mixed key planet and ninth lord in the star of Jupiter. So that is a good key planet. So the Jupiter is playing role here as a good key planet because of the self-signification is purpose of 6th lord occupying Lagna and 9th sublord, right? So that way it is also good. And that way the transit also supportive, right? I think you are able to understand the importance of the key planets of the Dasa Lord, which planets are supportive, favoring the Dasa, favorable, supportive for travel abroad. When those key planets are acting in their Buddhi Lord with the grouping, not just they are ruling the Buddhi Lord, but they also should form the grouping. That way, that planet only favored for the travel abroad for the first time. So Buddhi Lord is most important. So when the Buddhi Lord is selected, within that Buddhi Lord, that Antra Lord, which is also favoring, it can have some weakness, but that Antra will have good key planet supports of the Buddhi Lord, and also Dasa Lord and other good key planets also will be there. And that will favor, because of the unfavorable significations also present, it will support for travel. And also, as we studied in the destiny, it is not strongly supportive for the native to live there in abroad and doing business or job. It will support for travel abroad for the purpose of job, business. That's what I think you are able to understand. So we will meet in the next example. Thank you. Good luck.